Well, this situation sounded insane, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna click on it. Caught on camera, armed citizen stops Walmart mass of 11 people. Alright. Okay, yeah, that sounds kind of insane. Good thing he was stopped. Did he actually succeed in 11 people, though? Holy shit, that's bad. From Colion Noir? Colion? I don't know.
Right now, with a breaking news alert.
10 breaking news out of Traverse City, a stabbing spree at a Walmart leaving 11 people injured.
So apparently, America just got its own episode of The Purge, Knife Edition.
Damn, that's a crazy way to put that. Okay.
Right inside a Walmart. Yeah, you heard that right. A man with a folding knife.
Of course, it's a Walmart.
Went full Michael Myers in Traverse City, Michigan, stabbing not one, not two, but 11 people in a Walmart before someone finally said, nah, not today.
All right, so he succeeded at stabbing 11 people.
Stopped him the only way you stop a psychopath with a knife, with a gun. But you wouldn't know
That's
that
crazy,
if you
right?
watch most of the news coverage. They're allergic to saying the word gun unless it's in the same sentence as ban. Let's roll the news footage and then I'll tell you what really
happened. The news talked about this?
As I mentioned, 11 people currently being treated. 6 of the victims are men, 5 women. At least 3 had to have surgery tonight. Police have identified the suspect as a 42-year-old man. We're also learning he used a folding knife in this attack. A motive still unclear. Now, as you can imagine, frightening moments for both shoppers and workers inside that Walmart.
Who put a stop to him? Was it the police? Was it a random guy?
I spoke to one employee over the phone tonight who told me she and others were running for their lives.
I heard just people crying and calling their family like their loved ones.
It's so weird. It's so weird how the media runs these stories.
20-year-old Walmart employee Anna Luke says it was chaos all around Saturday evening. She was inside the Traverse City location when a 42-year-old male suspect began stabbing people inside the store. Police arrived in minutes to a horrifying scene. A Good Samaritan is believed to have helped with the apprehension of the suspect.
How did he help?
That suspect confirmed to be a Michigan resident.
Coming from Walmart, got stabbed in her right lower back area, and she's also pushed forward and hit her head. She's awake and talking to us.
I just ran. I ran.
This is a crazy
Meanwhile,
story.
as Anna, who has only been on the job for 2 weeks, and all the other employees ran for their lives, they're not sure how to move forward. All employees were sent home after the incident.
So it all went down at 5 p.m. inside of a Traverse City Walmart. That's about 250 miles northwest of Detroit.
And like so many people just ran for their lives. Could you imagine? I don't think I'd be able to. That'd be fucking crazy. If it was close to me, I'd probably have to help.
When a 42-year-old man walked in and started randomly stabbing shoppers with a folding knife. 11 people were injured, 6 were listed as critical, 5 in serious condition. And this wasn't
like, you're telling me you couldn't go dead rising on this guy's ass? Like, just pick stuff up and just start chucking it at him.
Targeted. According to Grand Traverse County Sheriff Michael Shea, it was completely random.
The Grand Traverse County Sheriff Michael Shea said in a press conference that this did appear to be a random attack and would not comment on the mental condition of the suspect, who is in custody.
Based on the information that we have at this time, it appears there were random acts, that there was no, the victims were not predetermined.
It started near the checkout counter. Witnesses said the entire store erupted in panic. One Walmart employee said, there was a guy with a knife. He stabbed 6 people. I saw someone stabbed in the eye. Another said, all I see is a lady covering her mouth because there was blood on it. Here's the part the media seems terrified to admit. The knife-wielding monster was ultimately taken down by a pair of brave shoppers, including one who was armed, before authorities arrived and took him into custody.
Drop it!
Oh, damn.
Throw the knife that way! Throw it away! Throw it away! Hey, he hasn't dropped it. Put it down!
Damn. All right. Well, this is a crazy situation.
That's right. An armed citizen, a good guy with a gun, stopped the stabbing. Not a cop, not a mall security, not a guy with pepper spray and good intentions. A regular American with a firearm who stepped up, who drew down, and didn't need a permit to be a hero. I'm sure the people in the UK are watching this like, welcome to the club, America. we've been dealing with mass stabbings.
Yeah, this guy, like, is this the guy with the knife right here? He looks like he was militarized. He looks like he's dressed in a military style clothing, and I guarantee you he's got severe autism of some kind. He kind of like a bunch of Asperger's guys just end up looking like that and being crazy and like end up stabbing people. You know? I know a few of them, and they're fucking weird, and they are kind of scary because you're like, this guy kind of seems like he'd walk onto a school and just start just doming kids.
For years. Yeah, well, we've got something the UK doesn't. It's called guns. So a mass stabber here only gets so far before someone puts a red dot on his chest and gives him a choice, stop or drop. And that's exactly what happened in this case. But if you're watching the news, you think this dude just tripped over his own knife and had a sudden change of heart. Most outlets conveniently skip over the part where the Good Samaritan was armed. They'll say things like the suspect was apprehended with help from a bystander or bystanders. Like
the bystander was just scary enough to make the knife wielder stop.
Dude just politely asked him to stop. No, there's video, there's proof. And still, even the report I just played didn't mention the gun. Why? Because in a country with over 400 million guns and a constitution that explicitly protects the right to carry them, our media treats armed citizens like a damn urban legend or like lepers. It took cops 3 minutes to get there, and 3 minutes is a good response time. But in those 3 minutes, this man stabbed 11 people. So I ask again, what would have happened if that armed civilian wasn't there? And more importantly, why is it so damn hard for our media to just say the words? An armed citizen stopped a mass stabbing.
Because it's gonna look bad. They don't want people to be running around protecting people. How are they gonna make money off a tragedy if there is no tragedy?
That's not controversial. That's facts. I'll be the first to admit, a gun in the wrong hands can do a lot of damage fast. But if you think you can't enact mass carnage with a knife, you've been watching too much TV and not enough real-life surveillance footage. Knives scare me more in some ways because they're silent, like literally silent. You could have someone stabbing people in a crowd and no one even realize what's happening until blood hits the floor. You watch these stabbing videos and half the time you can't even tell who has the knife and when the actual stabbing happened. It's that subtle and that terrifying. So when I say this guy could have killed every single one of those 11 people before the cops showed up, I'm not exaggerating. The only reason he couldn't is because of the person the media doesn't want to talk about, the man with the gun. Now, here's the next question. Is Walmart gonna ban knives now? Because you already banned the sale of guns in Walmart, and then you decided to, after some random Yahoo walked into a Walmart in El Paso with an AK and shot a bunch of people, then you decided to stop selling handgun and short barrel rifle ammo.
Yeah,
Let me
that makes
remind you
fucking
from
sense.
the Walmart statement back then.
Did the person get the gun inside Walmart, walk outside, walk back in, and then shoot a bunch of people? Is that how it went down? Did the dude get the gun from Walmart and then come back inside with it? What happened? That makes no fucking sense.
Change in gun policy at Walmart. The retail giant says it will.
A guy walked in randomly with a gun, so we're gonna stop selling guns. Fucking mind-blowing. Fucking mind-blowing.
Discontinue the sale of ammunition for handguns and short barrel rifles. Walmart will also publicly request that customers do not openly carry firearms in its stores, even where state laws allow it.
Fuck you.
Fine. Optics, PR damage control, whatever. But now,
no, actually, you want people to walk in there with guns. Openly with guns. Because there's not going to be any mass crime happening if there's a guy in there, he's got a rifle or a shotgun strapped to his back.
now we've got a mass stabbing at a Walmart with 11 victims. And what's the weapon of choice? A folding knife. So what now, Walmart? You pulling kitchen knives, steak knives, box cutters? Should we start background checks for butter knives?
Pretty soon it'll be hammers.
Because if the logic is ban the tool used in the tragedy, then congratulations, you are now in the cutlery control business. But here's the truth. If you heard me say that and ask that question about banning knives and you thought, huh, how ridiculous, and you scoffed at the idea, you're making my point. It's not about the tool. It never was. It's about the intent. Guns, knives, cars, bricks. Evil doesn't care what it uses. You can strip the shells bare. but you won't strip the
Oh, I can't get a gun. I can't use a gun out in the streets. I'll use a Molotov cocktail and light 12 people on fire.
sickness out of someone's soul. And also, let's not overlook this. That armed citizen showed restraint. He had every right to shoot that man. 11 people stabbed? That meets any reasonable definition of an active threat, but he didn't. He held them, he waited, he let the cops do their job. That's discipline, that's training. That's what responsible gun ownership looks like. But the media, the anti-gun politicians, the every town talking heads, they won't count this. They won't add it to the stats of defensive gun use because this doesn't fit their narrative. But it happened. And it saved lives. And if you're watching this and you carry, let me hit you with some truth. Just because your self-defense was legal doesn't mean you're not going to jail or worse, going bankrupt defending yourself. That's where USCCA comes in. The USCCA gives law-abiding gun owners the legal backing and education they need before, during, and after a self-defense incident. Because whether it's a stabbing, a home invasion, or a gas station robbery, when it hits the fan, you're gonna need more than a gun. You're going to need a lawyer. So get protected, get trained, and get peace of mind. And if you wanna learn more about a USCCA membership, I'm gonna put a link in the description section of this video. And even if you don't decide to go with USCCA,
yeah, definitely check this guy out. This guy's awesome. I like this guy's channel. I like his vibe. I think I might have reacted to him before. I don't remember though. But yeah, oh, well, definitely. I'm subscribed to him. I didn't do that recently, so there you go. Yeah, I definitely have reacted to this guy before. All right, well, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications. I'm glad that this ended up being a good situation. My heart goes out to the 11 people, the 11 victims, and prayers for them, man.